Can I hit her in the face? Hey, Amelie. Oh, wait, I had an option. Can I actually hit her in the face? Amelie, let me punch you.
I'm here for you. Always.
That works too, I guess. Hello, guys, and welcome back to some more Death Stranding. We are on Amelie's... Amelie? Emily or Amelie, I don't know. They call it different things. Her beach, apparently. I think I see something over there, by the way. Or I don't really have control. I'm just exhausted already. You just walked like a few steps, Sam. Okay, where should I go to? Oh.
London Bridge is falling down. Falling down. Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back. Sam, listen to me. I love you, Sam.
The same person? How is that even
Waiting for you
possible?
on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since.
But Amelie
You were
existed before,
supposed to
though.
stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been? Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
You can't just say listen and go black screen. It's like, listen, black screen.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget. Those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Us getting shot, one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone.
So in other words, you're forced to do this. You don't want to.
The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
That's not a real end. There can't be a real ending.
Doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Is that a third option? Because another second option would be shooting you.
There's long left anyway.
I don't want to shoot her.
Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole.
Yeah.
Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
Okay,
It doesn't have to end here.
that makes zero sense.
The beach is doomed no matter what.
Okay, so what you're telling me is maybe it'll end it if I shoot you. Maybe.
Which is why we must sever our connection.
But that goes against the whole game.
The end of the Death Stranding.
You
I don't
can't
believe it.
stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow.
Then it'll be tomorrow.
You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish.
That means you can prepare for it, though.
Those are your choices.
Okay, so the choice is sit here, do nothing, and watch the world burn with her.
Time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Okay, so let me just think for a second
I don't know
here.
what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Is that a hint? So the whole game, it tries to tell you not to kill, it tries to make you... Can I like... How do I let the world burn? I don't want to use the gun. Can I walk up to her? I don't want to shoot her. I feel like it goes against everything I've been doing the whole game. Like, I want to see what happens if I do nothing. Can I stop her? Like, do I have to shoot you? I don't want to shoot you. I can walk. Can I walk in front of her and stop her? Like, I don't... fine. I'll watch the world burn with you, but at least I want to be. Okay. That was the end. The world exploded. So do I have to shoot her? Connect again? What? Yes, I guess. I get a second choice? Okay, so that is if I walk... What?
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything...
Do I really have to shoot her? Let me try my first instinct, which would be to walk in front of her, because she's walking over there to do the thing, right? What if I can just stop her in her tracks? Like, instead of shooting her, what if I just walk in front of her and, like, hit her in the face or something? Can I hit her in the face? Hey, Amelie. Oh, wait, I had an option. Can I actually hit her in the face? Amelie, let me punch you.
I'm here for you. Always.
That works too, I guess.
For me.
Is this a third option, or is this also the second? Is this the same that would happen if I shot her?
Here.
I feel like this would be very different, though.
Catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam.
So do I shoot you now? I don't understand.
A gun won't help you here,
Yeah, I thought so.
but it still has a role to play.
To be thrown away?
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does.
That means I'm all.
If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
And now you're forced to wait even more, but now you're okay with it?
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity.
It just sounds like an excuse.
And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Then what would have happened if I shot her? Just the same as the first option?
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Oh, do I need to shoot the baby? Oh, this is my beach. Are these the credits? I'm a little bit confused, I'm not gonna lie. So he's currently stuck on his speech. Okay. So this must be the canon ending then. Troy Baker does this freaking every game. Like he's a very big voice actor apparently. I mean, I've known about him since The Last of Us myself, but I didn't know he was that big. He's not supposed to shoot himself with the gun, is he? Like, the fact that he's gray means that he can't return, right? Wait, what? I see something over there. See other things over there too. Do I go into the water? So based on my understanding of what this game is trying to do here, so I mean I kind of expected something like this would happen because the whole thing is about connected together. That's why I didn't want to do what she said originally. This is forced me back either way. Okay. A gun still has a role to play. The only thing I can think of is...
I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again, and again, and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Okay, the last stranding. So she... I like how the credits is rolling when this is going on. I don't know if I should start giving my thoughts on the game or not. I mean, that ending still got me. I thought there was a third choice the entire time, but like I did not realize that I was trying to punch her. By the way, I was hitting B instead of the what do you call it, of X or whatever. And then I tried pressing all the buttons and it worked. Like all of the right side controller buttons. I mean, since this is my beach, I could explore it a bit. Isn't it like Hardman said? And he ran out of energy now. Come on, I want to explore your beach, dude. You're not really working with me here. Must be something on your beach. Is the ice getting closer? No, even that didn't work.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds.
So like the twin situation, so I was partly right about that.
My Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Amelie Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Âme is French for soul. soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I
This still
thought it was
doesn't explain a lot of
person
stuff in the game, though.
But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach, because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Okay. So yeah, you and Amelie are the same person, right? But Amelie was still an individual, different from you. But you were connected, like Logne and Mama was, in a way. Okay. So this game is all about connection and connecting to other people. I mean, I was thinking about that when the ending came along. The ending was like... I didn't know what I had to do in a way. I had to stop her without killing her. But I didn't know how, because I felt like if I shot her, that would be the end of everything. Maybe that would cause the Death Stranding if I shot her. I don't know. Because he said it was just that blaze, and they said I couldn't come back again if I did shoot her. So maybe it would just lock me to the world, and we would both have... Me and Amelie would die in that place, or what? But then again, what is this about? Why am I on this beach? I didn't die, I think. This is certainly an interesting way to do an end credits, by the way. The gun plays a role. I can't shoot it. I can't pull it out. I can't do anything. I can jump and I can walk. The gun has to be for myself.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die.
They're just pulling out all of the sayings, aren't they?
The universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off.
Symbolism in the sixth? But isn't 7 the number typically
Somehow,
used?
Life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist.
That's an interesting
That's
theory.
why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
That's what you meant, to evolve and improve. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that there might be some kind of higher being that causes an extinction entity to exist. I think that's what she's trying to say, and that she is the better of two evils, that whatever she is preventing from happening is better than a total extinction of everything. And what she's saying is that her extinction would not cause the end of everything, but a new beginning for something new. That's what I'm getting at anyway, out of what she's saying here. So I think he has to shoot himself with the gun in order for him to come back into his body and begin a new body and begin anew. That's what I'm gonna guess here. That is a very interesting proposition. That sets up a sequel as well. I know that they released Death Stranding 2 on PlayStation at this moment in time when I'm recording this video. And people are saying it's pretty good. Now, of course, I don't know anything about it except that I think Hicks returns. But besides that, I don't really know anything about that game. I know the Sam is in it, though. I don't know if that's a big spoiler or not, but I know he's in it. And people are saying it's better than the first one. And maybe that could be about the 7th extinction entity, perhaps? Because again, I like 6 is never the last number in anything. It's usually 7 or it's 12. Maybe even 13. Nothing?
I pulled
Nope.
the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
Pulled the trigger twice that day? You shot his parents? Oh, he was dead. I see. So he died and she brought him back to life?
You want to go home? Let's go home.
That's the outside perspective.
I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay.
That's crazy. So an extinction entity has the ability to bring about life and bring about death.
I know the way.
Like a god.
But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you.
I'm just happy I didn't shoot her. Great.
I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment,
Oh.
you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started
So each
spreading my
species has their own extinction entity. That is
It
what
was
you just
you
said
that
there.
got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not
What
long
about
after,
like monkeys and the
Death Stranding,
cryobiotes? They have their own extinction entity
the
too?
dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So she's the better of two evils, apparently. Which is a bit weird because he... What the...
Faintly, I'll go. To take this head on. Soon I'll come around. Lost and never found. Waiting for my words. Seen but never heard. Buried underground. But I'll keep coming. Wipe those tears off. And make your heart proud. buried underground. But I'll keep coming.
Produced and created by Hideo Kojima. Yeah, I mean, this is my first Kojima game, and I can definitely tell that I wanna see what goes on in that man's mind. That is a thing I really want to see. That's crazy. Whoever thought of this? Good job.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
I thought so. Well, that is also gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.